leading the race to the ball. Twists and turns back onto his good foot. Unfortunately, didn't quite. I think it's due for a bit of a bounce up there, Ump.
The umpires haven't had a touch for a little while.
No, he's
obviously getting a bit desperate to feel the old pigskin. All yours, Lee.
Bounce of the ball again. Stephen Rose, a big punch from that bounce. Andy Grenell thrown off the ball and gathered by Belgrave as they clear wide to the right-hand side. Captain Ian Simons gathering the ball. Handballs over his shoulder, but unfortunately Belgrave gained possession through a free kick. Kicking down towards their attacking zone. And Mick Dignan, leading in the race, grabs a good mark. Good long kick back. Shane Fitz, no. Back onto the ground. Mickey Scott running onto the ball as he runs towards Rosie, the big fella, fighting hard for the ball. Ian's in the back too, but Grant Falls picked the ball up, handball to Mark Dendring, he turns, kicks onto his right foot, and he's kicked it through for yet another minus score. Opportunities going begging.
Yeah, a lot of pressure there.
Yes, a bit of pressure. So it's nice to see those ones go through for the major.
Certainly, it's demoralising effect on the opposition when they go through that.
Yes. It's only 13 points, the difference.
And here comes Scammell and kicking it again.
Oh, Mickey Scott in the position. Just came under it a little bit. Oh, Mickey Scott's picked the ball up and got quickly to boot. Grand Fall, unfortunately, nearly fell into his hands. It's on the deck now. They're fighting hard for it. Still working hard on the ground. Picked up by Grand Fall, who gives it out to Young Wheels. Lost possession there. They're working hard still on the ground. Umpire doesn't want to have anything to do with it at this stage. Oh, it's gone into Belgrave hands. Out to the wing. On the ground. Working hard, very hotly contested. Young Williams, pallet, strings, picks the ball up, not a terribly good kick. Oh, they're working hard there. Free kick going Belgrave's way. John Soler taking the kick for Belgrave as he kicks wide again out on the flank. And the boundary, yes, has won the day.
They're miles from goal kicking out like that, aren't they? Well, Billy Pellet, eh? Strings, yeah. Since he's had that new sporting hairdo.
Yes,
new player, eh?
There were rumours that it was going to be half red and white today, but Jackie didn't come through. Oh, it's
Belgrave into attack again. So kick the ball up towards the centre half-forward position. Lead the race. He's unable to take the marker. It's not paid anyway. Oh, scrambly play there. A lot of desperation. They all go through back in there.
All Belgrave here. All Belgrave.
Hair bust across to a free man in the square. Put it onto his left foot. And it's a goal. 6 points of difference now, Len. 1 goal the difference. Sorry, 7 points of difference. Let that alone.
There's a lot of work to be done yet. Very hotly contested final this. Back into the centre, the bounce. Andy Grenell running onto the ball, onto the ground. Who's got it? Yes, Andy Grenell's gained possession, kicks. Centre half forward. Boundary line looks to have won, yes. Deep in the forward pocket for Olinda, right hand side. The outer side of the ground, yes. Outer towards the shitty little shed over there.
The all contest now got a firm knock.
Oh, it's a handball out.
Get the ball out to Alexander and puts it with his right foot. Kicks
well read by the captain, Ian Simons.
Ian Simons got the kick, not to the
he's played on.
He walked around his Run it very easily. Kicking up towards centre forward. No one's able to take any sort of control at this stage due to the pressure applied by both teams. Very scrambling. We're all on the deck and the umpires decided to finally bounce the ball.
Yes, took him a while to come to that decision, but he eventually did.
Too happy with that when they finally got the ball free.
Yes, unfortunate I think for them. Very saddening.
Up goes Mick Dignan.
Oh, yes, in danger.
Walsh has given that free away.
Oh, bit of dissension. Bit of dissension in the Belgrave box. I think it was the coach banging his head on the side there. Bit of a loud bang.
And what's his name? Pitts. Talk about being in the pits at the moment.
Yes. Well, as they say in the classics, couldn't happen to a nicer bloke.
And Shane Smith for his kick and goal. Straight through.
1
point.
Wasting opportunities now, Olinda. Got to try and make a major before the final siren and to end the first half.
The weather looks a bit overcast. A few heavy clouds coming overhead. Wind drops. Could be in for a shower afternoon.
That's when the commentators run, right? End of commentary.
Kick back into play. Andy Grinnell at the back.
Nice
Mark not paid. Handballs to Belgrave. So they kick down the ground. Stewie Bill leading in the race. Takes a good mark chest onto his knees.
Going, Stu. Very desperate in defence.
Falling to his knees. He gathered that in very well.
Long kick. That's the order of the day. Shane Fitz up. Unable to
Diggy on the ground. Playing the ruck. Playing the rover.
It's all over for the second quarter.
8 points in it.
And here we go for the start of the third quarter, Len.
Somewhat indifferent weather this half. It's
starting
total
to rain
turnaround.
slightly. Rosie's in the ruck, a change, and Andy Grinnell gets the knockout from Rosie. Put onto his left foot up towards the centre forward position. Buzz looks for the lead, sends a pass out towards Mick Dignan. Unable to mark it, a little bit over his head. Yeah, the weather's certainly changed, Len.
Yes, starting to rain. Coming down on a fairly steep angle. Still favouring the shit block end.
Sharon, you ever thought of getting undercover?
Or, sorry, the toilets. Oh, that could be. No, it's 1 point to Olinda. Girls down the back there getting a bit excited, the Swanettes.
They're lovely too, aren't they, the Swanettes?
Yes, their legs go all the way up to their
hips.
Oh, their hips. There's no mark there to Belgrave. Oh, it's
scrambly play.
It's very scrambly play. Belgrave leading into the race, still in the forward line of Olinda.
It's picked up with a long kick by Belgrave in towards the centre. Noel King having the seat.
Becoming a lot heavier.
Bit of a push in the back there by Noel and giving away the free kick. Bloody rain, Len.
Yes, it's becoming quite heavy. My sleeping bag's going to be a wet sleeping bag. Puffed up.
When it rains,
George Simons, a strong
good
mark
there by the captain, Ian Simons.
Onto his left foot, switching the play out
looking
towards
for grand fall. The ball's running onto him.
Well, a hair pass out by Belgrave over to another Belgrave player, puts it onto his boot. Billy Pallett trying to pick up the ball, can't do so. A little kick towards Noel King. Marty Rankin comes through very strongly.
A good game.
Following the ball back in his judgment. He's run that ball 50 yards. That's good play by Marty, but unfortunately Belgrave's picked up the ball and been given a free kick for a push in the back.
Still has yet to see a 50-metre penalty. Discipline's been good, except from the Belgrave quarter, giving away 2 goals through bad temper.
Belgrave switching the play now onto the outer side, and Argoon led Rosie to the race for the ball. Rosie's been pulled back now. Quite happy to oblige. That's his character, isn't it?
He's a gentleman.
There goes Johnny Pallett, can't get the knockdown. The ball's come down in the forward pocket and over the line for a boundary
Clark
throw
hot
in.
on his hammer. Rain easing momentarily. Showers passed over. Still a bit of a light sprinkle.
Here comes a boundary throw in. Rosie gets a knockout.
Gathered by Adam Goronsky, a nice kick out. Mark Dendring competing against two players there.
Can't beat him. Shane Fitz has picked up the ball. Hurried kick.
Oh, Adam bad luck there.
Couldn't hold that one either. Noel King gets decked as he's picked up the ball. Very hurriedly played.
Mickey Scott leading in the race. Well, he's got boot to ball, but not certainly in the favour of...
Oh. Johnny Pellett having the sit.
Out on the full.
We've been paid on the mark on a free kick, I'd say, Lynn.
Yes, although he didn't really hold it that long. Perhaps he knew it was out in the fall, just let it fall.
Maybe. It's a long kick towards the back flank position. Andy Grenell.
Good mark by Andy Grenell.
Strong.
The Carlton reject.
So he looks for a kick up towards the centre of the ground.
Oh, good work.
Ryan Simmons unable to take the mark, but still following up with Belgrade going to attack again, hurrying the ball along the ground.
Oh, William Pellett. No, Mark
Dendry got that hand pass out, and the ball's over towards the boundary line and over the line.
Boundary wins the contest again.
Pretty successful, the boundary today.
Yes, it's had a few possessions. Ball's thrown back into play. Rosie contesting again, gathered by Belgrave, kick towards Billy Pellett. Oh, it could be against William. Played on.
Advantage paid there by the umpire.
Oh,
Goon couldn't take that mark.
Ian Simons working hard. Oh, good work by him. Gathered by John Pellett.
Well done, Johnny.
Nice kick. Chris Whittaker
can't hold the mark.
Didn't quite come into his hands. Gathered by Belgrave. Oh, all Belgrave here.
Bit late on the scene there.
Oh, this is Rocket, I think.
Rocket,
an unusual body. Gathered by John Solder and a goal kick there. 1 point the difference. No, 2 points. Perhaps even 3.
3 points it is, Len.
3 points the difference. Very still at the moment. Not much wind, no rain.
I reckon it will absolutely, the skies will open up in any moment.
And bugger me dead.
Looking at the radar, Lenny, the wind appears to be swirling around some, coming in from the airport side.
The airport side. Oh, gathered there, decked. Umpire. Pathetic.
Mick's got firing up though, not to worry. He's got a free kick, I'd say. No, it's a
someone's still down there at centre half
Belgrade
forward.
Player plays on irregardless. Bill Pellett overruns the ball. Brett Clark comes through. Ball's on the ground. Brett again on top of it, but none over. The ball spills free. Belgrade player picks it up, kicks it out wide, and Grant Ball knocks the ball on. Tries to lead the race, he can't do it. George Simons picks up the ball. Nippy little hand pass over to Grant Balls, who kicks it up to Andy Grenell. A strong mark by Andy, who plays on immediately, puts it onto his right foot and kicks it towards the forward flank for Olinda. The big boys fly. No one able to take the mark. The ball comes down the ground and Belgrave clear through a hand pass, but it went straight to Brian Simmons, who put it onto his foot and up into the forward pocket.
Taken a
Mark
one-handed
Dignan's taken a lovely
Dignan,
mark.
known as Diggy, girlfriend of young Debbie King, 3 years of age, practising as a pedophile,
but he's taken anyway, a lovely mark. He's put it onto his boot. That's a lovely goal.
That's a tremendous goal from the big fella. Young Debbie King will be getting him drinks all night tonight.
It's good stuff by George. That little nippy hand pass out towards Grant.
Yes, he was playing on Rocket, who was a little bit, well, what can you say? Should have been Ben-Hur in a chariot, might have gone a bit quicker.
Up goes the bounce. Steve Rose in the right. Unable to get his fist to that because it was a terrible bounce.
Andy Grinnell
following
fighting
the ball
hard against
through.
Shane Fitz.
Shane Fitz
Rose
is
with
grabbed
bad
around
luck.
the neck by Steve Rose. Silly play there, Steve. Out of character.
Shane Fitz lining up the goals now from centre half back. Goes back for his kick.
Put it onto his boot. It's a kick into their forward flank. It's a strong mark there. The Argoon, I think it is. He looks like a goon. That's him, Dean Argoon.
The rain's coming down a bit heavier again now.
Oh, well. 9 points of difference now. Dean Argoon lines them up. Kicks towards goal. It's a terrible kick offline. Went for a minor score, 1 point. Just snuck in for a point there, Len.
Yes, just snuck in. Unfortunate that it did, but these are the part of the problems of the game.
I thought the boundary might have claimed another victim.
Yes.
Here comes Johnny Pellett now for a kick. It's a long kick right up the middle. It's a good way to play this ground. Up to his brother Bill.
Oh,
But he
bad
couldn't
luck,
get the
Shane
sit.
Fitz.
And Belgrave get the ball clear and kick out
Oh,
wide to
the
the
young-
forward flank for Belgrave. Left a little bit loose there. Ball centre and kick by Belgrave in towards this forward pocket area.
Geez, a lot of work to be done
Full
here.
forward area.
Boundary line wins the contest again.
Oh,
So it's
very
150th
successful, the
possession for
boundary
the
line.
day, the boundary. Bit of work to be done by the throw-in.
There's the throw in. Oh, that's a funny
he's-
looking kick there by a
Brett Clark,
Belgrave player.
yes,
Brett Clark
telling
picks up
Mark.
the ball, kicks it
Noel
towards Noel
King leading
King.
in the race to the ball.
He's lovely skills there by Noel. He's able to pick it up and bounce
look
around
at
his
this,
player.
will you? Is this
That was
football?
lovely to just made that man look terrible. Brian Simmons.
Brian Simmons coming to life in the third quarter. A little bit quiet till now.
Been pretty well held.
Yes, he's
He
been...
lines up now. It's been very still. He'll make the distance.
Yes,
Len.
Brian Simmons, generally a good kick at goal. Certainly a bit more reliable than the big gentle giant Stephen Rose. He lines them up towards... Oh, trading
drifted,
off
I
to the
think.
right. Not quite making the distance and through for a minor score.
Rush through that one.
The boys have to pick up their men now. It's a kick out from Belgrave. Oh, it's a long kick out too, almost to the centre square.
Shark by
Oh,
Belgrave
well
player,
stopped.
but well smothered. Noel
King's
King
gathered
and
the
backed
ball.
up.
Brilliant piece of play by him. Kicks in towards big Stephen Rose, who stands there like a stuffed dummy. Gathered by... Oh, yes. The boundary line's won again.
Have you been drinking?
No,
Or are you just coming out naturally with all this rubbish?
oh, it's,
I'm a bit worried at what he's actually got under that blanket.
oh, it's gathered by here. We haven't got a big chance here, and it's through the guts for a goal to Olinda. Oh, hang on, there's a moment of indecision by the umpire.
Controversial.
Oh, only a minor score.
Well, what did you think of that, Mark Elliott?
Not too happy
No.
about that at all.
He didn't even wave it. What's happening here? What's happening?
I wish someone had taken
Is it
control.
a free kick to Belgrave, perhaps?
Looks like
Yes, no? Nobody knows.
yeah, it looks like it.
Yes, there was no
Must
score
have.
registered there.
Don't understand that one. Not to worry, the ball's
dear,
out
oh
to
dear.
Belgrave's outer wing.
Too high. Oh,
dropped the
great
ball.
tackle there.
Olinda played on, kicked
Mark
out
Dendering
towards Mark Dendering,
running
who
away,
played on
or tried to
immediately
do too
straight
much,
into a
perhaps.
man. Straight into that man there, Len.
Yes. Must fight it out, the lads. Oh, going Olinda's way for another fine tackle. Is that Chris Whittaker running back with the ball?
It certainly is. Kicks in towards the
Oh,
teeth of
big
goal,
Stephen
looking
Rose,
for
the hands
Rosie.
are up there. Oh, shark by Brian Simmons.
The Maradona.
1 point. Unfortunately, the point score's having a hell of a pounding today. 9 goals, 13.
Stabbed someone in the
10
head.
goals, 13. Correction there, unlike me to make a mistake, didn't it?
And the score now 10-13-73 to Belgrave 9-8-62.
Oh, look
Linda
at that,
leading
all
by
on his
11
own, Belgrave.
Koyenga Landscape scoreboard.
Well, Belgrave into attack again and hand pass straight to the Linda players. Punts the ball on straight to the Belgrave players.
Yes.
Ball high and
Brett
handsome.
Clark
Brett
contesting.
Clark punches the ball down.
Boundary Lines won the contest again.
He loves that little bit of a throw in that white rabbit over the other side there.
Yes. Well, some people call them white rabbits, others have different terminology.
Anyway, in comes the ball. Ball down, a quick hurry kick away there. On a gutsy
Good
mark
there from
Chris
young
Whittaker.
Chrissy Whittaker.
He went to play on the umpire
playing
didn't
good
call
game.
it, thank God, and he's kicked the right foot
Lovely
kick
kick.
right into the forward pocket
Oh,
Forward
Brian
flank,
Simmons, the
Brian
ball's on a
Simmons.
string.
Left foot kick in towards the centre,
great
centre in the ball.
ball.
Noel
King
King sharked it.
streaming
A
away.
quick hand, quick
Lines
bounce.
them up, and he's kicked it through the gut for a major, Jessa!
Lovely football, Len. Great to see that, wasn't it,
Oh, that was heart-wrenching stuff. Absolutely. Ball-biting, heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching, whatever you want to call it. It was still a goal, though.
It was a goal, that's
It's
what
on
it
the
was,
board.
Len.
6 points are on number.
6 points. No win now, no advantage to either side. A few drops falling from the sky.
Players'
Rain
comfort.
drops. Player comfort, not bad at this stage, not too hot. Jock straps are okay.
A few rashes.
Bounce of the ball again. Oh, come on, fellas.
Noel King in the thick of it again on the bottom of the deck. No one's winning, but the umpire
Free kick
sees
to
them kicked
Olinda,
out a
well
free
worked.
kick
Chrissy Whittaker.
No, it's
Noel
Noel
King, yes.
He was on the
didn't have
bottom of the
ball.
deck.
Thought I could see that. Oh, the white rabbit. Oh,
He's given away
50
50.
metres. Oh, this could be a telling 50 metres.
That's good. I like it.
A good show of the Belgrave discipline and intelligence yet again. The level is quite low.
We're trying to sell this to Belgrave.
It is. The first 50-metre penalty there, Jess.
That's the first 50 metres. Yeah, I was waiting
No,
for your comments on that. And what do you think about that? Do you think the umpires have finally got control?
He's kicked another one, Jess, you beauty!
Military and patient, I say. Military and patient.
Absolutely lovely to watch.
Belgrave's had a change now. Number 34's come on. That's Morris. He was
If
the
I
one
could
that
get a little bit
gave
more
away
excited,
a lot of
Jez,
goals
I
in the
would,
second quarter.
Start being a bit more abusive towards the Belgrave players. I'll contain myself for the moment. And the scores
But on the
strung out
Triangular
now.
Landscaping scoreboard, it's 12-13 Olinda to Belgrave 9-8. It's a ball out of the centre.
Oh, great
good knock
work
on
from
there
the
by
captain coach.
over to
Great
Bill.
ball. The ball's on a string, Jess. Look
It's
at this.
lovely
This
to
is
watch.
football
A
at its
little
finest.
kicking pass towards
Noel
Noel King.
King,
A hand pass
winner
over.
of the best and
No,
fairest
he's
as he
bought
turned
that
blind
beautifully.
turns. Oh, umpire, you must pay that.
It doesn't matter.
Justice was deserved.
It doesn't matter, Len.
True justice. And a great effort. A tremendous kick there, Mark Dengering, often known as, what do we call him?
Denjo.
Burger. Or Stretch, and it's not because of his lack of brain power.
We've got a change here. Billy Pellet. He's
Strings is off the ground. Strings. Ball back to the centre now.
obviously the new hairdo didn't stand in good stead this week.
Wheels, young Wheels onto the ground.
Moves straight up
As
the forward line,
score
Wheels.
line blows out to a 29-point lead to Olinda.
Got to go on with it though, Len.
Must go on with it, Jez. Must go on with it.
And in comes the White Rabbit now to bounce that ball again. There we have, we've got Mick Dignan in the ruck. Against Shane Fitz. Shane Fitz has won that one out, straight out to number 23 in the Belgrave, but he couldn't control the ball. Ball's come forward into Belgrave centre forward position. Over to Argoon, there's a quick hand pass over to his fellow teammate. He's looking towards a goal. Right in towards the goal square, but only through for a point. Quick play by Belgrave out of the middle there, and thanks
17
very much
minutes
for the knock
roughly
on the
gone
head.
at this stage, Jess.
That's okay, just watch what you're doing with your umbrella.
Oh, sorry, mate. I wouldn't want to take your eye out. They're a
Okay,
bit
I'll-
nasty, these spikes.
Oh, it's a lovely kick to the
tremendous mark
coach.
again from the captain coaches. He leads the attack from the back line.
Oh,
lovely pass.
kick.
Brian Simmons working hard there on the outer wing. Picked up by
Andy Grinnell.
Andy Grinnell, that
Oh,
Carlton
pace.
reject, playing the game of his life.
Oh,
And Stephen Rose
lovely.
has grabbed an absolute blinder. The big gentle giant, mark of the day.
I reckon we might see a little bit of action from Rosie from now on.
Oh,
You see
yes.
how he was decked after he marked that one?
Yes.
I reckon
Now,
we could see a
what's
few
the odds
little
on him
scuffles.
kicking anywhere within the
Well, he's-
reaches of the points or
He's
goals?
normally good off the side of the boot.
Is
so,
he? Oh,
tries
he's gone for the pass
Straight to a Belgrade player though.
against Linda there. Clearing kick now from Belgrave. Oh!
Good mark.
50 metres umpire. That was at a gutless act by the useless drop kick from Belgrave. Oh, he's kicking
Adam
now.
Goronski's kicked right into the teeth of
Oh,
goal.
it's
Tried
through
to
for 1 point.
yeah, straight
Deserved more for that pathetic effort from the Belgrave player. Yeah, the wind's
Time up.
18, nearly 19.
And 19 minutes gone in the third quarter of the 1988 Grand Final, Second Division, Yarra Valley Mountain Districts.
Boundaries won the
Seniors.
contest. It's now over in the Belgrave side of the ground, in their forward line over on the wing there. Closer to the flank, I imagine. It's thrown in now.
goes Mick
Michael
Dignan.
Dignan.
The boundary again claims another victim. The score 13-14, 92 Olinda to Belgrave 9-9, 14 points, Lenny the left.
Oh, I think that could be a bit more than that, Jess, if your arithmetic is slightly out of plumb there. 63 to 92, that's 7 to 70, that could be 29 points.
Just talking about the amount of points that Olinda have kicked. It could be costly, I don't think. I think they should have been a little bit more accurate.
Yes. Oh, it's coming down now, over on the wing again, gathered by the Belgrave player. Out of bounds yet again for another throw-in.
How long? Scotty. Scotty.
Oh, Linda's still running the ball down into the forward line, gathered and kicked. Oh, it's a good kick, centering the ball. Rosie doing a little bit of pushing and shoving, unlike him.
Back
Oh, kicked off the ground, yes! And that's young Stuart Gardner, young Herbie, the oldest man in the side, the only fellow with grey hairs in the team, but
Played in the
showing a bit of
78 Grand
youthful-like
Final,
agility
Herbie.
there. Yes, he's the experienced man of the team. 10 years ago today, he was in another grand final, which victorious was Olinda.
We should be looking for a replay of that performance,
Yes, the
I'd say.
bicentennial year it is too, Jess, 1988. Could it be Olinda? Still working hard.
Now goes Mick
Dignan and a
Dignan,
good knock. Oh,
Great
gathered
to
by Adam
Adam.
Goronski.
You wanna go?
Oh, good punch down there from Belgrave. On the deck now, fighting hard all sides. Oh, what's happening over there? Gathered eventually by Belgrave, cleared.
Bob had that on. I don't know what he's done with it.
Over onto the outer wing.
Mark's got it on. Mark Elliott.
21 and a half minutes gone.
Shane Fitz pointing over there. I don't know what he's on about.
Brett Clark's playing with himself over here. He's got no opponent. All on his own. Oh, gathered by Belgrave. Well done there.
Good smother there, Andy Grinnell.
Oh,
In comes
running onto
Marty
the ball,
Rankin.
Linda
God,
fighting
he's got a whack
hard.
in the
Gathered
back.
by young Michael Dignan. Kicked down towards the forward line. On the deck, who wants it? Working hard there, Adam Goronski on the deck. Good work here by Olinda. In the hands of young Herbie Gardner again. I think he's centred the ball to big Stephen Rose. And he's taken a magnificent mark, Jess.
Right in front of goal. He's
Oh,
about 4
God,
metres
this
out.
is great stuff.
Oh, gut
I
wrenching
can't help
stuff,
but
I
get
tell you.
excited.
God, you got that blanket over you. He's kicked
And
it.
he's kicked it, the worst kick you've ever seen in your life, but it's a major. Thank Christ for that.
It doesn't matter how they go through the goal, so long as they go through the big
Yes.
sticks. That's what it's all
As
about
we
in
said,
this
the Gentle Giant
grand
had a bit
final
of a
day.
problem with his kicking style, but still very effective at times.
Well, if you had legs that were 7 foot long, you'd have problems too.
No, the girls have the problems.
Sorry about that, Lenny the Lip.
15-14, 104 to 9 goals, 963 as the game begins to hot up.
Time, Muzz?
23 minutes gone in the third quarter. Back to the centre for the bounce, Jess.
The ball's up, that's terrible bounce. Andy Grinnell, the ruck rover, ended up having a go at that.
Mike.
Mick Dignan's picked it up and put on his right foot up towards Brian Simmons. Good mark, quick hand pass out by Brian Simmons, but he put his team player under pressure. Belgrave's picked up the ball, and that's a scrambly play there at the centre forward position for Olinda. Hand pass out, and again another tackle. Umpire's letting it go on as Belgrave break clear now and kick out towards the wing position, but leading in the race, Ian Simons couldn't quite hold that mark. Out to Belgrave again and kick towards their forward flank area. Brett Clark contesting there. The ball's in on the ground, and Shane Smith
into the back
scooped
line.
that up and picked it straight towards Chris Whitaker. Chris plays on immediately.
We've got a good fight going
and
on in the
away he
forward line.
goes. We've got a bit of a rustle on. And Chris has said he's able to run right around the fight, kick towards full forward. We're not able to get the mark there in the full forward position. I think the umpire stopped the play.
Could be a show of frustration from Belgrave, getting a beating on the ground and on the board.
I don't know
to
what
see.
actually has happened there. Has he stopped the play? He's going to bounce the ball, or has it kicked a point, or what, Lenny the Lip?
Oh no, there's a bit of a problem there, a bit of conjecture as to what's happening.
Well, we've got a free kick now to Olinda.
Oh, to young Michael Scott, is it?
It is Mickey
Yes,
Scott
he
over
fought
there.
hard for that ball there in the pocket. Looked to be shoved around a bit too much for my
Anyway, and
liking.
in he comes as he lines up the goals and on a cute angle. I think he's kicked it.
Oh,
Yes,
young
he
Michael
has.
Scott, he's kicked another one. Oh,
That's
check
a-
up, boy.
That's a good goal from that angle.
Absolutely magnificent
The
effort.
score moves on now to Olinda, 16-14, 110 to Belgrave, 9-9-63.
And if I wasn't biased, I'd say stick that up your ass, Belgrave. No.
Special comments there by Mark Elliott. Someone's not here. 25 and a half minutes.
25 and a
third
half
quarter of the
minute mark.
1988 grand final.
Back to the centre bounce now. He bounces, another bad bounce, favouring Belgrave, but smashed by Mick Dignan. Great forward work. Heading out to the wing now. Working its way. Ian Simon, the coach, all slipped in his stride there, but he'll be on the ball.
good
Working
start.
hard, grand fall. Oh, young Wheels. No, no, no. Great effort by him. Young Wheels, a quick little Olinda
Good
player,
little
number
shepherd there
14.
by the coach too. You know, giving the young
Tremendous
fella
effort.
a bit of room, bit of space.
We love you, Georgie. Another throw-in to take place now. Like Mick Dignan, oh, unfortunate. They're out in the full. Go ball. Oh, unfortunate. I don't like that little ball-headed chap.
And the boundary's claimed another victim, and in comes the Sri Lankan-born boundary umpire to throw that ball up. Mick Dignan and Shane Fitzgerald contesting the ruck. They're both pushing and shoving. Mick Dignan's
good
got the
work by
knockout,
him.
but it went straight to a
Sharp by
Belgrave
John
player.
Salter.
The umpire's played a
good,
free kick.
good work by the umpire. 5 minutes after the actual thing happened, showing his true intelligence, complete lack of it.
It's a long kick into the forward pocket of Belgrave. It's straight through Belgrave players' Goon's hands. It was Dean Argoon, missed that easy mark.
Moving on to the 27-minute mark now, deep in the forward pocket of Belgrave. Can they convert?
By golly, by jingos, by crikey, I hope they don't.
Don't get in his back, young Michael. Good knock by him.
Oh, what about the free kick there, umpire? Well done,
Yes, great
Shane Smith.
tackle by Shane Smith.
There's a 50-metre penalty.
Should have been a 50 metres, unlike Shane to act. Kicks now.
Towards the wing.
Oh, unfortunate. Grabbed by Belgrave yet again. Punch, Shane. Oh, out of bounds. The boundary line's winning a lot of these contests today. That little Asian fella, he likes throwing the thing in, I think.
Well, I don't know whether he's Asian or Sri Lankan, but
I think there's a different...
he likes the ball anyway.
Probably could
Here
be...
comes Shane and Diggy. They're having a bit of a tussle there. Over the back comes a Belgrave player, but no one's able to win the knockout. Ball comes to ground. Plenty of Olinda players here. As Belgrave players.
Didn't have the ball.
John Pellett's got the hand pass out, and the umpire, I don't believe that. He's given a free kick against Noel King there.
Jez, that was very,
It was a clean hand pass out, and Olinda looked like clearing the ball out of the back pocket for Belgrave, but the umpires come in and stopped them all in their tracks.
He wanted to perhaps bring them back into the game, and it's young Rocket to have a kick. And true justice was served there, Jez. An absolutely shithouse kick.
A point was too much. Here goes Johnny Pellet to kick the ball into place.
Oh,
One of the outer
look at the
side,
kick,
a spiralling torpedo kick out towards Chris Whittaker. Unable to hold the mark, Chris. Any of the balls on the ground, they're all scrambling.
Fighting hard there. Adam Goronsky, get up, son. Oh, the coach. Unbelievable.
Oh, never under pressure, the coach.
Look at this man. Andy Grenell's got the ball now, deep in the flank. Belgrave's quarter. Oh, Buzz
Great
trips,
mark
yes.
by Brian
Yes,
Simmons.
young.
No, he didn't
Good
quite hold
work
it, got
by
it free.
Ian, what's his name?
Brian
Simmons.
Yes, that's the younger brother of Trevor Simmons.
Trevor Simmons,
Younger
that's
brother.
right. Younger brother. Squiz.
Yes, that's the one. He apparently Squiz taught him everything he knows.
Into the forward line of Linda. Now the boundary line's gathered another position over there.
I wonder what nationality the boundary
flank.
is on the other side.
Probably Eurasian. Caucasian.
Sounds pretty close to me. In comes the ball. Linda's half-forward flank. The ball's come straight to a Belgrave player. Puts it on his left
Shane
foot.
Fitz sending himself. Oh, tried to hold his head. Still working on...
Belgrave into attack again. They centre the ball. There's a loose man there. He's able to take the mark. Bit lucky there. I thought the ball hit the ground.
Pick the men up, fellas.
30 minutes gone as the ball set at Argoon's got the set and he's taken the mark over Johnny Pellet. There's a strong mark, well contested.
I think there's a fair chance he could kick this one, Jez.
Well, not Argoon, the way he tried that wobbly looking kick before.
No, that was young Rocket. The legs with the blob on top.
I'm talking about when we played them at home.
He's lining him up now, bit of an angle. And it's a goal, yes.
Olinda now 6 goals for.
Yes, we want an answer to that.
40 points ahead.
Moving up to the 31-minute mark.
And the rain's, I think it might be set
down.
left. I think it's in.
I'm not one to say things like that at this stage. Give me 15 minutes into the last.
There's the
siren now. Excuse me, girls. Bounce of the ball now, fourth quarter, the fourth and final for the 1988 Premiership. Olinda cleared by Andy Grenell again. In the back. Oh, over here in the forward pocket. Pushed to the boundary line by the Belgrave backman.
Where is he going?
Cleared by Belgrave. Mick Dignan grabs the ball after the throw-in. Good mark by him. He kicks it back into the forward line. Played against Michael, what's his name? Stephen Rose, the Gentle Giant. Zana taking the clearing kick now. Towards the flank, number 9. No, not up to it. The sun shines out now. We've got a bit of a rainbow. Perhaps the pot of gold could be at the end of it for the Olinda players. We're yet to see.
Certainly hope you're right there, Len.
The boys have worked hard. At this stage, they deserve it.
6 goals, 4 up. In the last quarter of the 1988 grand final. Goes Mick Dignan, can't knock the ball down, but it's picked up by Andy Grenell. Kicked it straight into Walsh of Belgrave. They're all on the ground. And the umpire's come in to bounce the ball.
We're short of Stubby here. There must be one floating around somewhere.
You want one?
I wouldn't mind, actually.
Can you get a stub?
Yeah. Oh, free kick to Painter, the captain of Belgrave. He's kicked short. Oh, the old fella couldn't handle the pressure, dropped the mark. Belgrave still trying to clear. Picked up by Painter again, then they collared him. Oh. Belgrave fighting desperately in their forward line there to pick the ball up. Stewie Beale fighting hard.
They're all fighting hard there.
King on the ground there, Andy Grenell. Oh, handball clear. Stewie Beale, Chris Whittaker comes out with the ball, kicks.
It's
marked by the old fella with the bald head that couldn't handle the pressure before.
That's the guy you don't like, Len.
Oh, he's all right when he's asleep.
He's kicked it long.
Gone to the far point. Yes, the Belgrave player did have the sit there. As the Belgrave, as the rainbow shines a little bit brighter there.
We've got a double rainbow.
Sign. It looks like it, doesn't it?
He's kicked a wobbly banana kick, but I think it's gone through for a minor point.
1 point there. The Belgrave quadrant getting a little bit too excited for their own good. Only 30 minutes of football separating Olinda from the 1988 bicentennial premiership.
It'd be lovely to see. Up goes Grant Paul, can't take the mark.
He's gone for the ball, and the umpire, the stupid drop kick, has penalised him.
And Painter's had to give the ball back though. It's been given to Walsh. Walsh now kicks the ball, looking up towards the Belgrave's centre forward position.
Big pack.
Big pack.
Cleared by
Shane Smith. He's been moved to centre half back, and he's doing a blinding job there. Through come Belgrave. They're not able to pick up the ball. Finally do a quick hand pass out. Left foot kicking towards the forward flank, and the Belgrave fellas hit it right on the tip. That's Argoon. He's taken the mark there. He's about 55 metres out from goal.
He's gone back to line
probably
him
about
up.
40 metres, I'll correct myself. He's going to have a go at this, Lenny.
He is too.
He's put a nice kick.
Through for another minor score. They're blazing away, Belgrave. They've certainly got to do plenty of that, Jess, to keep in contention.
I just hope that Linda gets the passage of play going right from now on in.
Just like to see Linda just slam a couple of goals on just to break their backs at this stage. Big JP, John Pellett, going to kick a bomb out from fullback.
That is a bomb too, right towards the wing. George Simons, the coach, unable to mark that, but Chris Whittaker backing him up, pushes the ball forward. Unfortunately, Belgrave have picked it up.
Oh, slippery ball. The boys can't handle the pressure.
And a lot of pressure on that outer wing. Play on, calls the umpire. Finally picks the free kick, going Olinda's way.
That's what happens if you play the ball, isn't it, Jess?
That's what it's all about. First in for the ball. Coach has got it. He's kicked a little left foot kick to Brett Clark. Brett's taken the mark and goes for a bit of a run. Not often you see him do that as he centres the ball towards the centre forward position. Brian Simmons gets a hand pass out, but didn't go in Olinda's favour. Ball's in the centre of the ground at the moment. Belgrave into attack, trying to pick up the ball. They can't do anything with it. Must be very slippery.
Gathered by the coach again.
Here's another kick in, penetrating kick in towards Brian Simmons.
Thanks, love.
Ball's on the ground, and Linda in the race for the ball. Mickey Scott, I think it is, over on the other side. He's unable to get a good run on the ball, but he's put a bit of pressure on his player. And after he kicked the ball and given away a free kick downfield, Belgrave a good lead by the player, and he's ended up Stewie Beale a little bit behind.
Stick that down.
End up giving away the free kick.
Stick it on the ground.
Ball's in the forward flank. From 50 metres out from goals, the Belgrade player puts it up high and handsome. Marty
good
Rankin's
defensive
taken a good mark. He's switched the play over towards Grant Fall, leading in the race for the ball. Good mark. And the Belgrade player
Should
won't.
be 50 metres. He's 20 metres down from his mark.
And pass out towards Mark Dendrick, unable to mark. Got a bit of the touch of the collywobbles there, I think. And the hand pass comes out from Belgrave.
Boundary lines won the contest again.
Grant Fall sees the ball over the boundary line. 6 goals to the difference now. Played about 5 minutes in this final quarter. That goes Mick Dignan. Shane Fitz got the knockdown there. But Marty Rankin
Oh,
going through,
could be
couldn't
Noel
get it.
Kings there. No,
Yeah,
still
Walsh has
finding
picked it
hard.
up and he's kicked it, put it on the boot very quickly. Then goes Stewie Beale,
Stewie
quick
Beale,
hand
great
pass,
effort
went
by
straight to a
him.
Belgrave player.
Belgrave
They don't seem to
under
want it, Len.
enormous pressure.
They don't seem to want it, Len.
No, Shane Fitz is doing a great game in defence.
Shane Smith.
Yeah, did I? Oh, well. They're both drop kicks, aren't they?
And in comes a boundary throw in. That goes Diggy. Belgrave fellow over the top of him. He's knocked it down to his fellow player. Big men fly in the back line. In comes Belgrave, put it onto his left foot. And he's had a kick. Mickey Van Eers it was, and he's put it through for a point.
Well, Jess, they're not shooting too well at this stage. They're peppering the points. Unfortunate to see this at this stage, but there you go.
That's the way it is in the grand final of 1988. It's all history now.
Another
The
big
big
kick from JP. John Pallett, great mark by his
Smitty.
brother, not paid. No, Shane Fitz, actually.
Smitty.
Smith.
Over to Grant Fall, quick hand pass over to the Rover and Mickey Scott. Mickey Scott over towards Mark Dendrick. A whack on the chops. Get it back! And Mark Dens gets a free kick downfield
Another show
for
of
a whack on
undisciplined there, Jess. Belgrave players,
frustration
absolutely.
creeping into their game.
Yeah.
There we go, Mark Dendrick about to kick the ball in. It's a long kick into towards centre half forward. Steve Rose setting himself. But Herbie Gardner at the back's taking the mark. Not paid. Play on. Mickey Scott knocks it over the wheels. He's
In the back.
pushed in the back, but no.
Should have
Play
been
on,
paid.
says the umpire. Ball comes out.
Dana's going to try and run it through the points.
They're all trying it
Oh,
very,
they're all
very hard.
hotly contested. It's run through for a point. Rushed score.
The Olinda
Free
can
kick
keep it
against
in now.
Belgrave. Free kick against Belgrave. Silly man. Threw a punch at Rosie. No. What's happening here?
Taking the point off him, I think.
Taking the point off him.
How many to square?
There's no point. Number 34 for Belgrave kicks out towards the outer flank.
Oh,
a lovely
the
mark
captain.
there, coach.
The captain, coach. What a player.
A lovely kicking towards Jeff Wright. He can't hold the mark.
Opportunity wasted.
He's back into it though. He's contesting and finally the ball's out of bounds.
That's right. This side will never say die. We will fight them on the fields. We'll fight them quarter by quarter.
We'll fight them in the trenches.
And we'll just keep fighting until we win.
That's what it's all about, Lenny.
Oh,
The lip.
word. That's a throw. That's too long he had that ball, umpire.
And away, break Belgrave. A long kick down towards centre half forward. Linda player in front, can't take the mark,
Oh,
but Johnny
John
Pallett
Pallett.
taking up. Strength
John
went straight
Pallett,
through it.
what
A
a
long kick
magnificent-
towards Rosie.
Oh,
Here comes Herbie
Run
Gardner.
onto the ball. Buzz.
Can't mark it.
Picked up
Picked up
by
by
Wheels.
Wheels. And
And
it's a
he's
goal.
kicked it through. What a
Yeah, Rosie's pretty
magnificent
happy.
goal. That could be the nail in the coffin that stuffs them right up, don't you think,
Gutsy
Jess?
stuff by Johnny Pallett there, backing his judgment,
Oh,
running
absolutely
through. Long
sensational.
kick. That was
JP.
fantastic.
The fullbacks virtually kicked that goal, Jess.
I reckon we'll put that one down on his
Oh,
stats, I tell
That's
you.
in the magic moments list.
And here comes a White Rabbit again to bounce the ball. He's got it. I hope he can put one straight up this time, Lenny.
10 minutes gone in this final quarter.
And up goes the ball. Belgrade player got the
Andy
knockdown
Grennell
straight to Andy
clears again
Grennell.
to young Adam Goronsky.
A
He
lovely
kicks.
kick by Adam. Looking for Herbie Gardner, but Buzz Simmons backing his judgment.
Oh, did he read the play superbly?
Beautifully, a lovely mark, a good set of hands.
I think he's walked back an extra 20 metres. I hope he doesn't kick it, fall short by about a metre.
Come on, Buzz. Come on.
Oh, young Brian Simmons.
Great goal.
What a team this Olinda team is, eh? They're just too good for these blokes.
It's going to be fantastic night at Olinda tonight.
We're going to be fucking pissed. Oh, excuse me, we'll have to delete that out.
It was only H said to me yesterday about the pre-match nerves that Brian was having, and said it was all right. He came home and said it's okay to have sex. And it's probably settled him a bit.
Just to your left there, special comment. Back in the forward line of Belgrave, kicked by Painter.
They're not dying,
they've
and they've
answered
run in, and
quickly with a
Argoon's
goal.
kicked an easy goal there.
Easy
very
goal.
loose.
Not good, that.
I think they were still celebrating from the last goal kicked. And Belgrave again, they're 7 goals 2 up at this stage.
11.5 minute mark.
12.5 minute mark gone.
11.5, Jess.
What's a minute between friends?
No, not a lot actually, but you never know what can happen in that time. Now back in the centre for the White Rabbit. Have to bounce the ball. He's away. Young Michael Dignan. Shane Fitz gets the hit out due to a lucky bounce.
Good
Well
stuff
smothered.
by Coach. Good stuff, Coach. Don't take any crap there, and they don't. As the coach has come in, he's given them what for. I think he might have got a bit of a squirrel grip there.
Yeah, it was a good tackle by young Grant Fall, but not so, says the umpire.
Argoon kicks it into their forward line, looking for his brother, Argoon. And I think he's marked it.
He's marked another Belgrave mark. They line up yet again.
Dean Argoon, kicked by Damien Argoon, straight to his brother. The scoreboard are all getting ready. And he's kicked up there.
Magnificent kick by him, Jess. Magnificent kick.
Come on, Olinda. 20 minutes of football. Come on. 20 minutes of football.
Go, Butters!
Special comments there by the camera crew.
We've got 20 minutes to play. And
Oh, and off
Tell
the
you
side
what.
of the boot by, good pass though by
Andy
JP,
Grinnell.
no.
Andy Grinnell couldn't take that mark.
Oh,
And Belgrave
look at
into
this,
attack.
running onto the ball
Walsh has
isn't
picked
easy.
up the ball, blasted away.
Just made it through for a minor point.
Bloody
That's that
snuck
ball-headed
that
bloke I don't like. Well played.
14-minute mark, Lenny.
14-minute mark, the camera crew's just informed the commentators.
14.
Hey, boy. Hey.
Waiting for the kick out again from JP.
Here he comes. He switched the
that's
play
a
to the
better
outer
one.
side. That's a long
That's
kick.
all straight
over
to the coach. Look at
Great
this
skills.
man
A hand
play
pass over to
football.
Smithy.
Kenny. Shane
Smithy
Smith.
looks for a player
Oh,
in Buzz
Brian
and finds
Simmons.
him, but he can't mark the
Oh.
ball. Been given the free kick for a push in the back.
Very lucky, actually, I thought there, Jez.
Anyway, nonetheless, he's got the mark. It's another bad decision by the umpire, but he's had a few today. Mickey Scott
Oh,
uncontested.
Mickey Scott, the
Takes
littlest
a
bloke
mark.
on the field's gone up uncontested and pulled into blinder, Jez.
That's a lovely mark. Hey, what a fantastic set of hands.
I hope he doesn't walk back too far because he's only a little fella. He's only got short legs.
Right to left.
And he comes, lines him up. I think he's kicked it.
Oh, I think he's done it. I think he's done it. Jez, he's done it.
He's done it.
What a
goal.
magnificent effort.
Fantastic to watch in the Lenny.
Oh, this Olinda side, they're just too bloody good for this mob. It's all over. Get the champagne out.
And Diggy, we have had a change now with Buffer Hill back on the ground. Diggy played very well, and Buffer Hill's
I don't
now
know,
coming on to
probably.
take the
I'd say
centre
they
bounce,
would
I'd say.
have, I think it could be a bit of a wake-up at Belgrave tonight, Jez.
I reckon the old midnight oil will burn at Olinda.
Oh, a couple of days it could go for, they tell me.
Anyway, the ball's on the ground. Mickey Scott clears the ball with a little kick towards the centre half forward position for Olinda. It's Grambley play there. No one's able to get it. And the umpires picked the free kick out to Belgrave.
Been watching.
Away he goes with a kick, but a great interception there. Who is it over there?
I think that's young Wheels.
Young Chrissy Whittaker, I think.
Chrissy Whittaker's played a magnificent game today.
He's playing very well as he looks towards the big fellas in the forward
Brian
line.
Simmons unlucky.
Unable to take the mark there, Buzz, but Mickey Scott running the ball through. Belgrave player steps in his road. A hand passes out to his player, but he can't fumble. He's got a touch of the collywobbles, I'd say, and kicked it out in the full.
It's unfortunate. Showing their true grit, the Belgrave. Nearly the 16-minute mark, Jez. Another fine pass to Shane Smith back in the area where he wants to kick
He got a bit of
goals.
a whack on the chops as he went and took that mark, Len. Did you see that one?
Yes, I did see that, but he didn't act well enough that time. It's Shane Smith, that's the one. I don't think he can quite make the distance, but he could centre it.
Oh, he's kicked it off the side of the
kicked
boot. It's a pass, I think.
He's kicked the bomb.
Trying to look for Mark Tengery. Mickey Scott's picked it up. He's looking to centre the ball. We've got a few guys in that goal square, and it's a mark, I think.
That's young Brian Simmons.
What a guy. What a man.
What a man. I heard my wife sort of began to sledge him the first half, and I said, give him a go. There's another half of football to play yet, and the man's come alive.
Yeah, that's right. 100 minutes of football is a long time.
He's a fighter, this guy. He's a true blooder. Plays with injuries. Par goal.
What a goal!
Oh, God, if we could only run onto the ground now.
17.5 minutes gone in this last quarter. Belgrave trailing the
17-minute mark. We should put them out of their misery.
Belgrave score 11 goals, 15-81.
The scoreboard attendants can't keep up with the pace of Olinda. Bit of a problem here getting the score on the board.
And we're doing very well here as the captain of the supporters crew, Jackie Wicks.
Oh,
Belgrave
look at that.
look to be in
135 to 81.
Werribee shit, I'd say.
Good
Olinda,
night,
20
Max.
goals, 15, 135 to Belgrave, 11, 15, 81, with Olinda 9 goals in front. The ball's in the centre. 18 minutes gone in this last quarter.
Alright, we're going to put this down.
Belgrave into attack again, but it seems so fruitless as he's kicked it straight to Olinda.
Clark.
The Olinda player in Brett Clark
Lovely
has looked out
clearing
wide
kick.
towards coach.
Thrown off the ball, never had it.
Oh, it's on there.
That's Painter again, throwing punches into Noel King. He's pathetic, that Painter. Gutless individual.
Scoreboard! 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 Scoreboard!
Showing their true gutless efforts as the big fella, the gentle giant Rosie, running towards the pack.
Probably wants to just give them his condolences, I'd say, for losing the match.
Showing the pathetic heart that they really do have. They can't play the game, they may as well try and box. They can't do that
I think
either.
they've lost the fight though too, Len.
Yep. I think what would be a nice gesture if somebody knocked that Painter out.
Just a friendly little tap across the ears, I'd say.
Oh, yes, that'd be okay.
Anyway, the coach has got the free, I think, as he sends a little kick. He's put his mate under pressure there in Brett Clark. The ball's come to ground.
Bit of a lull in the game now after that excitement.
Oh, yeah, they've all the adrenaline's gone from Belgrave. They've just thrown on their fist,
lovely
hurt their
kick there.
knuckles.
Big
There they
high
are,
kick.
Big kick.
Good mark there
Belgrave.
from Belgrave.
How did he get that with the sore knuckles he's got? Eh?
Johnny Salter, no, he's not a man to do that.
Oh,
Stuart
what a mark by Stewie Beale.
Unbelievable! Playing on the
rocket
tallest player on the
Gibraltar in
ground and he's
defence.
beaten him hands down.
And away he goes, and a kick up towards Brian Simmons. Sandwich Brian was. Belgrave knocked the ball on towards Noel King, unable to pick up the ball there. Or Grant Paul, sorry.
Oh, a moment's silence.
And the
20 and a
ball's
half
about to
minute
be
mark.
bounced. No, it's a free kick given.
Noel King
technical
made a
free
nice
kick by Noel
little
King.
gesture to the Belgrave opponent.
I said, "Good day, mate." Oh,
Oh, look
great
at this!
footy.
And he's kicked a goal! You're an absolutely brilliant player, Dewey Gardner! What an effort by him! Noel King, great pass down the ground. Oh, unbelievable.
A lovely bit of play. That was a fantastic mark there by Herbie Gardner.
They were
One
tussling and holding on, and he just too
tussling
good.
and holding, pushing and shoving.
And just stuck the one hand out, grabbed it in, went on, played
on
on.
a string. It's a centre
Belgrave,
square
give up the
infringement.
game.
Oh, Grant got him there. There's another 50-metre penalty. The umpires are desperately trying to regain control of the game.
Yeah, especially when there's
Olinda's
a
definitely got a
60-point
hold on it.
difference. Could be a slight problem there.
Yeah, all right, we will see.
That's two. I think he's kicked a couple of goals.